Greetings. This is the 113th meeting of the Pine Street Resistance, dedicated to the fight against fascism and strangers. The reason I mention strangers is that we used to have a member named Sally, and she had been missing for quite some time. There is someone here claiming to be that name, but I'm not sure. What do you think, Martha?
Oh, Gary, don't tease Sally just because she had a little work done and had to be away for a while. It's just
Work done.
it's part
What?
of it.
I had some work done on
Mm,
my forehead. What do you think? Does it look smarter,
It's
longer, more interesting?
it's the improvement is marked.
Thank you. Thank you, Martha.
Mm.
Sally, I apologize profusely. It's understandable. You can see the difference that you're a whole new person with a new forehead.
Mhm.
I really am. And it's the ability to flip it up and down that really makes it, kind of stand out from the old forehead.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
much more versatile than I remember your forehead.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. No, I had to go under the knife for this because I was like, if you can't get your forehead to flip up and down, who are you as a person? I ask
I
you.
know. I personally feel I have just a three head that it's not quite high enough to and
To flip,
but
to
yours
flip.
is
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly
They had to take my
proportioned.
whole cranium and lift it. Yeah, because you got to get it. You're just right. You have to get enough space in there to flip up and down. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
It's been
That's
Is
where I
that
pretty.
was.
the
That's
hippocampus?
Yes, that's where
Yeah.
I was. The hippocampus. Yep.
I
Wow.
Yeah.
think I visited that college once.
Really? And did they
Yeah.
did they try to encourage you to, do the old hippocampus forehead surgery?
I I held them off. I just felt it was too
It
soon for
wasn't
me.
it
Too
wasn't
soon.
time.
Mm.
Yes, you're younger than me, and I know after a while when you lose some of your forehead, you realize you have to go in there and really kind of make a stand. Yeah.
Do you think do you think we, should I be considering forehead surgery?
Let's see. Let's see. Move your hat a little. Oh yeah. Oh, you need some serious forehead.
No.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's got to expand. You don't have enough distance. You need more distance. Yeah. More distance.
I,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
mm,
much?
perhaps
Yeah.
forehead reduction.
Oh,
See, yeah, that's where the confusion comes in. I've never been one for forehead manipulation, and I know it's kind of a groundbreaking field, cutting edge.
Mhm.
I'm scared. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I am scared.
tell me about
You
it.
don't
I
want to be
feel
left
like
behind on this.
that's true. That's true. But I felt the same way. Going under the knife, being totally out for like 6 hours while they remove and lift your cranium, it is scary. But you don't want to be left behind, just like Martha says.
Do you remember
Especially
any
me,
of it, or did they give you that colonoscopy drug that makes you forget everything?
forgot everything, but I was in LA, so I knew I was in the best hands. They're like plastic surgeon center of the world.
La La Land.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I think
you're
we may need to hear about that. But I do want to say, as much as I missed you, I have to say that speaking of losing, I lost about 10 pounds just because uh, the young woman who took your place, her baking skills.
She was sweet. Don't get us wrong. She was a
No,
sweet person, but
just,
her ability with sweets left something to be desired.
yeah,
you got the regular old Toll House or something, right? You just got the snickerdoodles or a little bit.
I, I think it was perhaps expired Snackwells from the CVS snack
Oh,
aisle.
oh, that's
Um,
hard. Well, I must say I made homemade eclairs, so I'll bring them out here now that we've talked about it. Homemade eclairs. The custard is made with duck eggs, so it's that rich, creamy, really nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
world traveler that I am, I have never heard of something being made with duck egg,
Oh
especially
my.
Mm.
custard.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Custard with a duck egg. Now we're talking, right?
Mm.
Is this something you learned in LA?
Actually, I brushed up a little. There was an epicure down there. They called themselves, the restaurant was called Ducks. And I can tell you, I brushed up, but I did know about duck eggs before and their use in the baking culinary arts.
Really? Really?
Oh, yeah. They make a much, robust and really what you don't like, John.
There's
I
some
mean,
shell. There's some eggshell in my custard.
oh yeah, yeah. I try to live on the edge, and so I just thought, let me see what I can do. What do you think? Little crunchy? You don't like the crunchy?
I
All
like
right,
crunch.
good to know. You
I
like
like crunch. I
like
like
a little
crunch.
crunchy?
I always, yes, crunchy peanut butter. Yes, I
Yeah,
prefer
yeah,
the
yeah,
something with a little
yeah.
texture.
Jerry, next
Otherwise,
week.
superb
Okay,
Leclerc.
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the richness. It's the
Okay.
rich. So, what have you guys been doing while I've been gone? Doing my cranial hippocampus
Praying mostly. Mm.
praying.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
I can totally see that. I think that that's a really good way. Did you include any prayers in your cross word?
Word
In
search.
my word search, yeah, I'm, as you know, we don't want to alienate any of our tens of readers, and I, didn't want to make it specifically religious, but I did say, I think I put bless in there at least once, just because I think everyone can use a blessing
Absolutely.
in these
I love
trying
that.
times.
But
Yeah.
while we got you here, Sally, what's the fascism scene like in LA?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, it's so terrible. There are Teslas everywhere. Nazis everywhere, crawling with Nazis.
The other side insists that LA is nothing but full of wokes. I mean, and you're saying that there are more of them, of the
Oh my
other
God.
kind?
Oh my God, it's terrible. If you buy a car from a Nazi, aren't you a Nazi?
Hmm.
And I've
Do
got to say, the owner of Tesla makes no bones about it. He basically says,
I now that you mention it, it wasn't until I started driving Hondas that I started developing this taste for sushi.
there you go.
Hmm.
There you
So
go.
maybe there is some kind of link.
Yeah. And can I tell you, LA has the best vegan sushi. Really good.
Boy, Sally, you are using that extra forehead. Man, it is something.
Yes. Isn't it? Once you have that capability, it's like getting a boob job. You have that capability and you're just like, okay, let's use it. Let's flaunt it if we got it, right?
It's incredibly, incredibly impressive. You didn't happen to bring any copies of the newsletter to LA? Perhaps someone might want to start receiving it by mail. We could have upped our subscription.
Wow. I did bring a few. I tried to convince some people.
Mm.
My surgeon, a Tesla driver, even the sushi bar.
Mm.
I might have gotten somebody to take one. Can't quite recall, but perhaps they are going to start their own.
By example,
Or
I guess.
or perhaps they're making copies. Martha, I think we sit and wait on this one. Patience will reward us.
All right. Um,
I must say, the sushi owner said that he just loved your word search. I
oh,
think he found like 3 of the words.
well, there were only 3 to find, so 100%.
100%. I'm telling you, vegan sushi. That's how come, really increases that brain power.
But Sally, I don't mean to be a stickler or anything, but isn't the whole point of sushi that it's fish?
Oh, all different kinds of sushi. I'll tell you, I was on Maui once on the north side of the island driving around. And can you believe it? I went into a restaurant with the most beautiful sushi you've ever seen in your life. The most gorgeous. If you have gorgeous sushi, it's a work of art.
Do you eat it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you got to take pictures. I took a ton of pictures. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that was vegan too.
You
Pretty
made it
impressive.
sound you made it sound sexy. It sounded like sexy sushi to me.
Oh my God. You just sit there and stare at it. It's like looking at, I don't know, Elizabeth Taylor or Judy Garland or something.
I, I never,
That's an interesting
I,
comparison.
yeah, I would never have linked those
Yeah, maybe Natalie
crawfish
would.
and,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Natalie
classic
Wood.
beauties. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah.
Did they even have sushi when they were alive? I don't know.
you know something? They knew Sinatra. Sinatra could get them anything.
That is true. Oh my God. He could really, yeah, that's
Mm.
really good.
You know, he
Well,
would just sit down in Vegas and give me some sushi here. Even if they didn't know what it was, they'd serve him. I guarantee it.
that's so true. Now you're Jerry, you're a big Las Vegas guy, right? You've been there, bet the wheels, do the poker, right? Oh,
You know,
and
it's totally based on my love of math. Okay, Sally, it's just it's just math.
I love it. I love it. And Martha, I know you have a regular poker game.
I do, but I have to say I'm a little taken aback. I didn't realize, Gary, that you had a gambling issue as our treasurer. Is that something we should worry about?
Well, no, and as a matter of fact, it's funny you should ask, Martha, because I am here to report that our pot is a little sweeter by the tune of $1.75.
Oh my God. What was that? The roulette wheel? Is that what did it?
A little blackjack. I'm kind of I like to keep to the simple games.
Mm. So your math
Yep.
skills basically go to 21 and that's it?
Well, what more would you need, Martha? And I'm not sure I appreciate the tone of that question.
Just, I just worry, you know, with gas prices as they are.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
Every penny counts.
okay, well, fine. You figure out another way to beef our larders.
Martha, your poker games, your weekly poker games. How about, Gary and I each put in, let's say, a nickel or a dime each. You put in a dime. And, when you go to the next poker game, let's see what kind of things we can get in.
Well, that would be great if I won. I'm not known for winning. I mean, honestly, mostly what we do is eat. It's just, we
Mm.
have very low stakes and some steak along with the low stakes, and that's kind of it. I wouldn't depend on me as a source of revenue in that area.
Martha, nothing personal. I mean, you're dear, very dear to me, but you do have an awful lot of tells.
Is that is
Oh,
that mm, you don't think I should shriek when I have
You
poor
know,
Ilse's
mix it in. Sometimes shriek when you got nothing, just so that they won't know what to read.
just can't help myself, you see, for it's just you just can't hold it in.
Your
And
excitability is one of your most attractive features, Martha. I'm just saying.
then,
it makes poker hard. Oh, God.
it
Yeah.
does. Yeah, but I do it just for the sport, not for wins or losses really.
Well,
Just for, again, the math.
sure.
Math.
Sure, the math. Who wouldn't like some little bit of math? What is it? Once a week, once a month? What have we got there going?
Just once a month, just once. It's not in the
Okay.
category of vice. It's
All
just
right. It's just a, but can
simple
I
fun.
say, sounds to me like there's a few suckers there that we might be able to, make some money off of, even if we can't do it through your, finesse. How about this? I cook something, some of my baked items perchance, give them to you, and you sell them to the stooges, right? They like to eat good things, right? What
Well,
about it?
it's all in the interest. It's just a friendly game. I couldn't come and sell something to these folks. I don't think. Though, on the other hand, if perhaps there was an ingredient in their base goods that might kind of, I don't know, lower the mental acuity of some of the players, then might make it easier for me to, or at least maybe they wouldn't notice my tells as much. I mean, not that I'm advocating anything that involves.
Are we talking laxatives, Martha? I've seen that. I've seen that in many a movie. It's a really good move.
Oh,
What happens? They go to the bathroom all the time?
They're thinking about it, if nothing else.
that could be
Oh,
distracting enough.
wow. I love it. Thinking about going to the bathroom as a way to make money in poker. Fabulous.
I don't know if it's
Fabulous.
been done.
I've seen I've got the book on my shelf in the other room, Cooking with Laxatives. It's a bestseller. It was a bestseller, I think, in
Telling.
the 50s. Yeah.
Gary,
Well,
it
I'm
sounds like
thinking.
you've got,
No,
go ahead.
I was just wondering if Martha Stewart had kind of run the gamut of ideas for her entertaining, and she'd come down to laxatives.
Wow. I love it. The Martha Stewart laxative guide. So, Gary, here's the thing. You've got the recipe book, you've got the know-how. I say you whip up something.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh. I've been. Oh, I thought you never asked, Sally. I mean, I had given the cooking crown to you long ago, but my goodness, I'd love to whip up some of my little peanut butter surprises.
Oh, ho, ho. Peanut butter surprise. Hmm. Can you add a little chocolate in there? I hear people
Of
love peanut butter
course.
and chocolate mixed together.
We know what kind of chocolate you're talking about. Chocolate. Hmm.
Hey,
We've
yeah,
all
I know.
been 12.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think this is all going well. And okay, then your only job, Martha, is to win.
Yes, that is a burden, but I'll take it on as necessary. I I don't know. I think we might have more success because I'm just projecting into the future that I think they might catch on eventually. So there's only so far I can get with that, one game here and there, but
Time thing. Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It runs its course, so to speak. Yep.
so to speak, yeah.
Okay. So we've got to have other plans for, raking in the dough, so we say.
And nothing in your Los Angeles experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, this we were kind of hoping, especially
Ah.
so much big money there, so much big money. Did you run into anyone who might?
Oh my God, the mansions there are unfreaking believable. And I can't even figure out how they made all their money. Certainly not in the movies. God,
Oh,
Oh,
there's,
awful.
don't get me started. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No,
Nothing to
no,
see, nothing
Yeah.
to see.
Uh-huh.
no. I think it was maybe orange groves. They were into, oh, the number of lemon trees. That is an idea. We could go, picking fruit or around people houses. We could ask and then sell the fruit. How about that?
Now tell me if you had this experience. Last time I was in SoCal, as I like to refer to with my buddies, just so I'm comfortable. The lemons were the size of grapefruits.
Yeah,
They
those
they
were
were
great.
obscenely large lemons. And
That's
then
right.
I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, those were grapefruits. That's the thing. It's very hard to tell which is which. So lots of times you go up to a tree, you think it's a lemon, and then it's a grapefruit. But I'll tell you, gleaning, that's what it's called, gleaning. That's when you go around, you ask people, hey, can I glean your fruit? I got loquats that way. Loquats.
Gleaning. Can I
Yeah.
glean your fruit? Why do
Yeah.
I feel that was said in a different context at some point?
I don't
Right.
know. Maybe it was a line in a movie.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
from an old movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But
I think yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
if we go glean and then start selling the fruit, I think we could make some income for the resistance. I do.
Hmm,
Gleaning.
Cleaning.
Just, I'm not the treasurer, of course, but going, yes, Gary. So if you could run these numbers, don't you think our travel expenses might kind of outweigh whatever we could glean going to a completely different state?
Uh,
Well, Sally hasn't turned in all her receipts yet, so I'm loath to really jump on anything until we have some numbers to really to put this back and forth.
I mean, act locally, you know what they say. I don't
Right.
know anyone on Pine Street who has lemon trees,
Oh.
unless we can encourage. That could be.
May I just interject here that Martha, you are the voice of reason. So often Sally and I are two balloons just taking off into the atmosphere, and you pull us down on the string, and I just can't applaud you enough.
You're visionaries. I appreciate it, but it's a dull but important skill.
But
And
important.
but you two are visionaries. You're dreamers. You're woo way up there, woo, just floating around.
Let
Someone
me
has
ask
to
you this.
drag you down.
No, we appreciate it. We can't tell you how much. Yes, yeah, we want that, grounded attitude. But let me ask you this. When my absence, you had somebody else come by, I hear, and somebody else, sort of take a little time with the resistance. Is that possible?
Be my guest, Martha.
No, you, Gary,
Oh.
you.
Well, Martha's got this friend Dottie down at the CVS, and
Wait, my friend? I thought she was your friend.
oh, I thought she was your friend.
I think I stated that I get all of my
Oh,
drugs from
well,
Canada. I don't go to the
oh,
CVS.
oh, okay. This wonderful neighbor of ours, Dottie, showed up to a couple meetings. She gave us some wonderful insight into the backroom dealings of the CVS Corporation.
Yes.
Something that we may be able to take advantage of if properly planned.
Oh
Plus
my
the
God. What?
I said plus the expired Snackwell cakes.
Right, right.
Mm.
All
Oh,
the
she
extras.
she brought those, and she knows the underbelly of the CVS. Now this is good. This is good. I'm so glad you had her come. Was she going to come again?
I will leave that up to the
It's
committee.
possible. I might float that I think she is the underbelly of the CVS. Not that that's a deal breaker or would
Right.
disqualify her from joining us, but
Right.
just I guess it's almost like being undercover, I guess. So
Yes.
maybe it would be.
There was a little worry though that her manager may be a fascist.
Mm.
Well, she couldn't like him, right? So she could find out all the dirt on the fascists.
That's what we left it as.
Yes, we did.
That's great.
I do want to point out that she was a little. I don't know how to put this. Oh, kind of mouthy, I guess, maybe that. So she's a very open person, I would say. Like very open. So
Yeah.
sometimes
Filterless.
no
Yeah. Yeah.
filter,
No filters.
no.
Wow. So she spilled the whole guts, the whole thing about CBS. You found out about her manager's underwear, everything, right?
Amongst other things, yes.
Mm,
This is excellent. We could sue. We could call the fascists into order. So much could happen.
So much, Sally, but I would put a little brakes on that in terms of she seemed really happy to be bringing the day old Snackwells, and I would worry about the two of you, bumping heads over our snacks.
mm.
You
And
know?
she is ultimately, speaking of strangers, kind of strange.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the Snackwells might be a deal killer. But boy, we almost got an in into the fascists. And I don't take offense if somebody wants old Snackwells. I mean, it doesn't mean that they couldn't live with my, almond croissants or whatever. But I do think it'd be really sad to lose out on the underbelly of the fascists.
Well, I mean, I think that your croissants could win over anybody. I mean, so that there may be a way to tame her.
There's
Through
one vote
future
here.
histories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can't rule it out. Besides, we don't have anybody in the, unless you have some fascists in your poker game. What do you think, Martha? You got some undercover fascists in there?
I don't know, but I know they're capitalists. But I'm not sure if they'd pay enough
Tomato,
attention.
tomato. Come on.
Yeah, well, I guess it would be. I just they don't seem to be very politically savvy in any way. So
Mm.
They sound perfect. Do they want to join our committee?
yeah. I if they were released, perhaps they could be released. I'd have to check with their guardians.
Well, I see
No,
by the clock on the wall that it's time to call an end to this meeting.
Fine.
We'll leave it as Martha, for the next meeting, you will talk to your poker aficionados and find out their leanings. But this, I need a nomination to close this meeting of the Pine Street Resistance.
I nominate.
Yeah, nominate.
I missed Sally nominating, and I am happy, as always, to second Sally.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, this hereby closes the 103rd meeting of the Pine Street Resistance. Thank you very much to our sponsors at the Vintage Follies. Is there anybody following us, Sandra? Okay. Do you want to stick
now
around?
that we have the Snackwell's endorsement.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can see that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Please, members of the committee, introduce yourselves if you'd like, or make up a name. I don't care.
I'm Jude outside Seattle.
I'm Cheryl inside Milford, Pennsylvania.
And I'm John in South Berwick, Maine. Thank you very much, Xander. Thank you, Vintage, and have a good evening, everybody.
Hosting us.